Hello viewers, it's Super GT here. Welcome back to some more Forza Crash Fest 6 gameplay online around Rio. Let's go off the line, and there's already carnage, and that guy's gone absolutely flying. He's getting punted along the track, and there he's still actually going. Look at him. He must have rolled over about 4,000 times there. If there's such thing as Forza rape, he just got Forza raped. He got totally abused there. And he's probably still upside down right now, wondering how it all went so wrong. But luckily that wasn't me, and we're moving on here. In 17th position, I've managed to get through the trouble relatively okay. And we've got a ghosted out Chevy here on my right hand side. I'm going to back out a little bit there, because I could just tell that I was going to result in an accident with the Ferrari BBLM going into the wall. And there's carnage in the tunnel. That guy's gone flipping over. There must have been about 400 flips already in this race from various people. And that guy's going to go wide into the tyre wall. I've gone past him into 12th position. This is the long version of Rio, the longest version. I actually quite like this track. That BAC mono was on its side there, went through it. I think more cars are spending time upside down on their side than the right way up in this race, which is quite unusual. Actually, no, it's not unusual, sorry. It's very usual. This is Forza. More people spend time the wrong way up than they do the right way up. Coming through the long left-hander, the helicopter quite conveniently filming me, or filming the guys ahead there as he flies past as we go down the hill into the very quick braking zone. Just tapped the back of the Ferrari there. Almost causing an accident, but luckily I didn't. There was an accident ahead of us though. That is the Chevy, which was just next to me going into the tunnel. So I've got back past him into the top 10 now in 9th, and that guy's right behind me, and I'm going to get very close to the Ferrari. He's going to tap me and actually give me a bit of a boost there, and that's going to give me the momentum and the line into this little complex here. I love this complex. Get over the curb to maximise the track width, and you can get on the throttle a lot earlier by doing that. So coming into the last few corners here, the left-hander into the right. Go on the brakes really early here, because you kind of get lured into that one to go in really quick like that guy ahead of me did, and you end up going very wide. So you have to brake very early for that one, quite a bit earlier than you think. So around the last corner, very long right-hander back onto the main straight, which isn't really that long. It's not very much of a straight. Go straight into turn 1, try and get in early, get on the apex. There's a guy wide here in a Viper. I've gone past him into 6th position now. So this is quite a good race so far. Getting through the pack quite easily. So this car is the Lamborghini Gallardo LP570, and it's actually not brilliant for this class. This is S class, by the way, or smash the shit out of everyone else class. Well, I can't remember what the name of this class is. I think it's that. Smash the shit out of everyone else. I think that's what I called it. But yeah, this car's a bit stiff, I found. It's not the best setup, as this Chevy Camaro goes round my outside. Very good move from him. So around this kind of track, it's not the best. You want a really good handling car around here. And this car is very stable, but it's a bit stiff. I'm struggling to get around these longer corners. It does take a while to get around these longer corners, meaning I can't get on the throttle quite as early as I like. But despite all that, it is a good race so far. In 7th, this guy in the Camaro is actually very quick. I didn't have a very good corner there, hitting the wall on the inside, and the Viper behind me there, keeping with me. I just overtook him at the start of the lap, so throughout this lap we've been about equal so far. The helicopter there doing the exact same thing again. I guess that is scripted, how it's timed itself exactly where I am. But anyway, a couple of guys ahead here, and Aston Martin sliding a little bit wide, actually no, very wide. He's hit the wall. Going to come back across, and I'm going to dive up the inside here. We're going to go 2 abreast down the hill, make a little bit of contact. This isn't the best place to go side by side, because it is literally 2 cars width only down there. So I've gone around his outside in a nice move behind a Lexus LFA. I've actually got quite a few cars right in this video. Lancer there ahead. I've tapped the wall, tapped the Lancer, and somehow they've kept going. I'm not sure if that was my fault, but well, I guess I did tap that wall, but I was too busy thinking about the other 2 guys. I thought they were going to make contact with each other. But anyway, they're still going and I'm still going. That guy was in 3rd, I've gone past him into third place now. So we're looking at the back of second. The guy in the Chevy Camaro, he's actually been really fast in these last couple of laps, apart from when he's been smashed off like he did in the tunnel, I think. No, not in the tunnel, he got through the tunnel okay. It was a bit after, going in the downhill section, he got smashed off. Going through that corner, he's got away quite a decent amount there. So he's Chevy Camaro obviously got a decent acceleration out of the long corners. There's a lot of long corners around Rio. First place is a very long way away, 2,000 feet ahead, which is a good 10 to 15 seconds in my estimation. Obviously it depends on how quick you're going. 2,000 feet is a bigger gap in a slower class. This is S-Class, so it's a fairly smaller gap, but there's no chance of catching up 2,000 feet, not in half a lap, unless he spins off or something like that. Or a back marker comes and wipes him out. That's very plausible. We all know that that could definitely happen. This is Forza, and it wouldn't be a Forza race if there wasn't a back marker trying to ram you off. So, coming into the long left-hander at the top of the hill, there's Christ the Redeemer at the top of the other hill there. Coming through, grazing the inside wall once again. I haven't been very consistent in this car. This is about the first time I've driven this car in S-Class. I've driven it, well, once or twice before, so it's not my first time, it's about my third time. And I haven't found it the best of cars. It is fairly stable, as I said, and fairly easy to drive, but it's just not really the quickest. But sometimes you've got to drive some of these different cars just for a change, see where you can get. And a lot of finding the quickest cars in Forza is a bit of trial and error. Sometimes you've got to drive a lot of bad ones to find a good one. So this one, well, it's not necessarily bad, but it's not the best either. Probably won't use it again, but it does look bloody good, especially in this nice silver chrome wrap. So coming through the penultimate corner, the guy behind me is fairly close, but I don't think he'll get close enough now. So this is going to be a third position, which has not been too bad, given the chaos at the start. Managed to get through most of it okay. Still laughing almost at that Formula Ford who got totally destroyed. Got flipped over about 9,000 times. Well, I don't think it was a Formula Ford actually. It might have been one of the classic F1 cars. But anyway, he just got totally abused at the start of the race there. That was pretty funny. So we are going to go to a bonus clip here. I've been bringing out the bonus clips for a while now. You guys seem to love them quite a lot. So we are around Watkins Glen in the Volvo, sorry. And there's a BSE mono who hasn't started, and I've gone into the back of him, lost a lot of momentum, gone into the back of him again. Going to go around this Honda Civic and get into 12th position as we go into the first turn. I've got a Miura on the inside. I'm going to go around his outside, touch the curbs, go over those a little bit. He's thinking about going up my inside there, doesn't quite go for it. Now this is where it gets quite interesting, because there's a Ferrari up ahead who does the sweetest breakdancing I've ever seen. He's going flipping, going round, doing everything. I go into the back of him, managed to get past him. That was pretty damn sweet breakdancing from that guy in that Ferrari, flipping over the top of some other cars there. And thankfully I managed to get through that carnage, because it got pretty tasty after I got through that. But that's going to be the end of this one, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Remember to hit that like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already and you want to see more of the same. Plenty of Forza action on this channel. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.